My name is Michelle Chikwanine, and when I was 5 years old, I was abducted to be a child soldier. It was at the end of the day, and I was playing soccer with my friends in the field, when I saw a line of army trucks. These rebel soldiers came out, and they started yelling at the kids. How old are you? 5, over there! How old are you? 14, over there! And when they came to me, I looked at them and I said, my name is Michelle Chikwanine. I'm 5 years old, and if my father sees you taking us, he's going to punish you. They laughed at me. They hit me with a gun and threw me in one of their trucks. The rebel soldiers would abduct children because they could control them and force them to fight their cause. And when at the camp, the rebel soldiers initiated us by cutting our wrists. And while I was bleeding, they took a substance called brown, which is a mixture of cocaine and gunpowder. And they rubbed this into the wound so I'd go crazy. Then they started turning me against all the children. They blindfolded me. They handed me a gun, and they started yelling at me. Shoot. Shoot! So I pulled the trigger, and when they took off the blindfold, I looked at my hand, and it was still shaking, and there's blood dripping from it. I looked on the ground, and my best friend Kevin was lying there in a pool of his own blood. At 5 years old, I was forced to kill my best friend. Now, similar things like this went on for the 2 weeks that I was a child soldier. And after the 2 weeks, the rebel commander came up to all the kids, and he gave this incredible speech about this village nearby that we were supposed to take over. But it was then that I managed to escape. I ran for 3 days and 3 nights in this jungle until I ended up in this town named Butembo, where I was reunited back with my family. And as sad as my story is, it's true, and it's still happening. Right now, there's 300,000 child soldiers, a small part of the 250 million child laborers who don't get a chance to get an education. And I would have been one of them. And my father always said that education was greatly important. It was and it still is a tool for change. So it was sad when I walked to school and I saw my friends and family like Jean and Emily unable to walk to school and get an education like I was. So it is with my education, with my memories and with my story that I realized that I can be more than just one student, that I can be somebody to create change in my own community and also around the world. And that is why I love touring to schools like yours, telling my story, hearing about your goals to change the world through your Adaptive Village programs. And today is just the beginning, marking the start of a year-long initiative, all of us working together to make this world a better place for the millions of children around the world who we've never met, but we refuse to ignore. So let's start this year with passion, with shameless idealism, and never forgetting, as my father always said, that great men and great women are not described by their money or their success, but rather by their heart and what they do for other people. Thank you.